know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a
Hey,
Q.
Froggy.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Friday, 7/27/2018. A lot going on here today, folks. We got some breaking news, like I was talking about. It's probably some decently crazy things going to happen today just because it's Friday. It's a full or a blood moon, and just lots going on this week. Expecting something to be declassified, something we've been waiting on maybe. Okay, so let me find this file here. I should have had this pulled up already, but I'm going to add input. I'm going to add a video, desktop. Did it there on purpose. Or maybe it went to downloads, documents. There it is. I got it. Okay. All right, let's try.
I said some crazy shit on Twitter. That is true. Not something I wanted to say, but I'm fucking tired of people lying. I've watched these people just lie and 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 lie, and they will never fucking tell the truth. Except Green. Sorry, my man. Fucking so sorry. I never wanted to do this, but you're a pedophile.
This is Hollywood actor Isaac Cappy. Yesterday, amid all these revelations about the culture of pedophilia in Hollywood, Isaac Cappy took to Twitter and made some pretty strong accusations about some pretty famous people. He then live streamed on both Instagram and Periscope, claiming that Twitter was shadow banning him, that his friends weren't returning his phone calls, and that people were afraid. And while obviously it's up to you to decide whether or not you believe him, I think it's important, especially in this climate, that we at least listen to what he has to say.
I could not sit around one more day and just not say anything. It's Hollywood. It's like the whole thing. Casting directors, they will convince parents of kids to let them be abused for work and money. And a lot of these parents of showbiz kids have willingly signed off to have their kids abused. It's fucked up. And in that case, a lot of times you don't really even need money to be changed hands. You just need the, hey, we'll give you this and that. And it's, it's an incestuous system. It's an evil system. Sorry that fucking the town had to be torn apart by this. Like, it was gonna happen one way or another. Tell Joey and everybody, like, I'm sorry. Like, it just sucks.
All right. All right, think about that, folks. All right, so I know some of you and tons of others, myself included, for years as a kid coming up, we were taught to, idolize Hollywood. Tons of us wanted to be like that. Well, it's coming out. You know, if you support these actors that you like in a movie and they read a script and they study it really well and they perform and nail it, they did a good job. We get that. But that is just an act. That is, you don't really know that. A lot of people get confused. Now, when you have this kind of thing happen where they come out, they're flipping their phone around and they're telling you things, because other people, like Sean Penn, they get into the political realm. You had Jim Carrey kind of go his way. You had different things, and people have breakdowns, but some of these people use that and, project their opinions on foreign policy, and people still might go for that. Well, here's a guy telling you exactly what's going on in the system. He was somebody that was involved. This guy was in Thor, Terminator Salvation, and he's tired of it, and it had to come out at some point. He feels sorry. He said most of all of Hollywood, were taken advantage of themselves as kids, and now as adults, they partake in these same games. We got to know now he goes and names Tom Hanks, Seth Green, tons of actors and actresses and people that are just complicit, part of it. There's many layers, folks. The ones that make the most money, the ones that, make a movie a year or two, $50 million, $60 million. Sometimes they get royalty percentages, and they got that co-producer. The more they engage with these people that are the elites and back all these movies, the owners, the shakers, the Harvey Weinsteins, the head up of whole, studios and production companies, the Weinstein company, they, if an actor's really engaging in, maybe the 9th level, you got to start looking at this like a lot of other secret societies where, you got some actors and they have partaken in little things. There's dirt on them, but they linger at the lower level and they know what exists above them. And they're probably even at the certain, a couple years in, like, I'll never do that. But as time goes on, they get introduced, and you climb that. Not all of them. Some of them always will stay at the realm of the 4 and 5. They've done certain things. They got the blackmail on them, but they just aren't going to move up. They maybe for personal reasons. They think that they're not as bad as these other people because they're doing a lot worse. But this is what is being exposed. You could choose to listen to it or choose not to. It is real. It's coming out. People themselves now involved. A lot of people like this guy up until this point. He's like, nah, I think he's weird and lying. I liked him in the movie Thor, and I wish he wouldn't have done this. He's trying to change the cycles, all right? We got to break the cycles. That's all it is. It's these people are in a bad way. I just want to touch base on that. I'm going to leave the link for the full clip. We'll play a little more here.
A lot of people didn't know. And, I just held this shit inside of me. And it sucks, man. And I was concerned about my personal safety. I still am concerned about my personal safety. But you know what? At this point, I don't give a fuck. I reached out to a bunch of people. I was like, yo, I really want to come out and I want to come out in public. I want to make this shit public. People are afraid to do it.
I did verify his identity. He is who he says he is. It's impossible to verify what he says is true. But like I said, I think it's important that we at least...
Here. So, people can think what they want on that. You can check out his Twitter. It is full. Isaac Cappy. Go to just type in. You don't even have to have a Twitter account. If you just type in Isaac Cappy Twitter on your Google or your, whatever, it's going to take you right there and you'll be able to read his last 2-3 days worth of just calling them out. And it's time, he said. And the guy should be in fear for his life. But he doesn't care.
Listen. And quite frankly, if what he says is true, law enforcement should get involved. Regardless, I think it's easy.
All right, folks. I'm going to cut it off there. About 10-minute mark. We got Scott and possibly Dustin coming. We can do another Patriot Hour show today. It would be great. So I just wanted to get everything fired up, do a quick little video here. I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. Please stay tuned with us today as we bring you breaking news. Please subscribe, like, share across all of your social media platforms. Check out Isaac Cappy. Don't believe me. Do your own research. To me, I've done it all. This is just now the forefront. We got actually people from within this cabal, this pedo ring, this pedo culture telling us. And now, are you going to stick by your favorite actors and actresses as they tumble, fall, tell you? You're going to be upset. It's going to make. All this, folks, is just the tip of the iceberg. prepare, buckle up. This has been rampant. If we're going to change it, we got to expose it. And to expose it means everyone's got to know it. Get angry and demand change. All right, I'm Mike, Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed, and have a great morning into your afternoon. And we'll see you back here real soon for the next Patriot Hour update and the Patriot Hour weekly show. Have a great afternoon.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q.